Hi, I'm Mr. Sim Gamer,
And I'm Farmer Sim.
and welcome back to our co-op multiplayer series on this beautiful Court Farms. How are you today, Farmer Sim?
Hello, Mrs. SG. I'm all right, thank you, love. How are you?
Wonderful. I just love this
Wonderful.
golden sky. It is just delicious.
It's rather nice, isn't it? This is Relight at one of its finest points. The Relight mod that we've got running on this server. It's just it really does work. It makes the darks quite dark in the shadowy areas. But yeah, the mornings and stuff. It's
It's just
lovely.
beautiful, isn't it? Very
It
autumnal.
certainly is. Or very yes, it certainly is. Yeah. So, how are you though, mate? You okay?
Very good, very good. I'm excited to share with everybody where we ended off last time.
Oh yes, money wise.
Money, money, money. Should we
Money.
show our
Let's.
HUDs?
There you go. Done. We have now £208,000. How about that? All pretty much from tatties. That was
Everything was sold, and yeah,
mhm.
the majority of that was the good old tats.
It was. Yeah, we did pretty well out of that one, mate.
Didn't we? It,
Mhm.
I was surprised. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think that was going to make that much money, but with the self-marketing mod, we
Yep.
made a much bigger margin, which really helped boost that bank balance.
Thank the Lord for mods, shall we? Because that was
Yes. Thank the
brilliant.
mod
And
gods.
thank the mod gods, absolutely. Yeah, do you know what? That's why my brain kind of stopped for a second there, because that's the kind of thing I wanted to say. Thank
You were
the
trying to
mod
think of
gods.
something funny, but you had to rely on me
Yeah,
instead.
I had to rely on. There you go.
Does not
Hey,
happen often.
you've been on the wit pills this morning, have we, Mrs. SG?
Oh yeah, this morning it's 7:15 at night.
No, I know. It takes a few hours for them to
Oh, it
kick in,
takes a
doesn't
few
it?
hours for them to kick in. Yeah, that's true. I get smart around 7 p.m.
Yeah, and then you're asleep by 8, so you've only got a window of about an hour.
I've got an hour of pure gold, and this is the
Yeah,
hour.
yeah. Comedy gold, comedy
Comedy
gold.
gold. So,
But yeah, so that yield. Obviously, I know this is an element of repeating ourselves here, but that yield of potatoes came from a completely unprepared potato field, of which we are stood in now,
yep.
which looks quite horrifically weedy and overgrown. So that's going to be my task for the start of today, isn't it, mate? You're going to go and fertilise and lime the grass field that I was scraping round in last week, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to give you a break from Field 6. I feel like you've been there for too long. So,
Yeah,
I'm.
but what have we got now though? What have we got now that we didn't have last week that I really could have had done with last week?
Oh, yes. Courseplay.
Courseplay. We've got Courseplay. Finally, the wonderful people who make Courseplay have. I think it's actually a couple of weeks old, but they'd released a fix in one of the latest updates for Courseplay, and that's the reason why it didn't work for us on multiplayer when we were trying to get this thing up and running. We still had the version that didn't quite work properly on multiplayer, so they released that hot fix for it. I downloaded it, put it onto the server, boom, it works.
Mod
So
gods.
mod gods yet again coming to save the day. So next time we have to run that leveling board in that grass field that is getting firmly thrown onto a courseplay, and we can go and we can
Do
just sit
something
down at the
else
side of
instead.
sit and have a cup of tea at the side of the field and just watch it work if we had to, because courseplay. That's
Because
why.
courseplay. That's all we need to
Yes,
say.
that's all we need to
So
say.
I am going to go in. What tractor are you going to use today, buddy?
I don't know. I think I'm the first job I'm going to do in here, mate, is I'm going to run the plough, so I could do with something with a little bit of grunt. So I think I'm going to jump in my wonderful Massey. I think I'm going to pick up the plough. I'm going to scrape this top level off this field, turn the soil over,
Yep.
and then I'm going to run the cultivator. And then it's already the pH values and nitrogen values are all perfect in here at the minute, so we don't really need to do any nourishment of the soil. We just
Nice.
need to get it ready for a potato planting, which I think is April. So we are still a couple of months off, but it's
It's
good
good
to
to
be
get it
prepared.
squared away and,
Get it boxed off.
yeah.
Yes,
Also, rather than using herbicide, it's a good thing, isn't it?
absolutely. Yeah, we want chemical-free fields if we can help it. So,
Yep. Should we
yep, we've
wander
got
over
the
to the
lime on there.
yard
I get
together?
that. Let's go and have a wander, mate. Yes, let's do it. Although we haven't got very good peripheral vision on this game, but yes, let's take a
I'll walk
wander.
sideways.
You're walking, so yeah. Let's
Slide.
sidestep. Yeah.
Look at all these wonderful bales as well. Beautifully stacked farmer sim.
Well, thanks, mate. There was it took a while squeezing them in there. I'll be honest. Although it was actually quite relaxing. Because I said to you at the end of that episode that we recorded, and I said, "Oh, don't worry about that, mate. I'll jump on tomorrow or the next day, and I'll
Fiddle
tidy
with
up those bales because I like a bit of a practice with the bale fork. I'll tell you what, there's something I've got some funny movement in my character at the moment. I'm sure there's some kind of server lag here. Oh, there we go. It's gone.
You just dashed past me like you were the Flash.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's as I'm walking about, as I'm moving forward, it's like the screen's shaking a bit. It's a
Oh,
bit
gosh.
weird.
You don't want that.
Oh, gosh. I know, yeah. Oh, there's the plough. I'm walking around looking for the plough. It's right next to me.
I tell you one thing we do need to buy, my friend.
Go, go, go.
Is
What do we need to buy?
some form of washing device. Pressure washer or anything like that, because these are now starting to get a bit brown.
Well, do you know what, mate? Looking at our bank balance, I'm going to hazard a guess and say, do you know what? We can afford it.
I think we can afford one.
I think we can.
We treat ourselves.
Ooh, I should think so, yes. I don't think we've got many mods installed. Missy B has a jet washer mod thing that I've got. It's like a big Corsair jet washer. It does the same job. It sprays water over machinery and makes the mud go away. I don't think we've got it installed on here, so we might just have to use the base game stuff. Shall I dig in and have a look? Shall I?
Yeah, plonk it in a good, maybe over here actually, so we could just drive by and
Okay, where are
spray
you?
up.
Oh,
Right
by the
in front
wall
of you.
here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm okay. I'll place it.
You wouldn't reverse back. Oh no, you're working.
I was in. No. Go on.
Cheers, dude. I'm gonna go
No,
get
you're
some more
welcome.
lime.
Sorry, I just abandoned my tractor here, didn't I? Right. Okay. There you go.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'll move myself out of the way, and I will. I'll tell you. Shall I place? I'll place the jet washer in the yard.
Yeah, wherever you feels best.
In fact, where you are there, actually. I'll place it next to the pile of logs, the decorative logs that's just kind of there, and then there we go.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
We have a jet washer, mate.
Woohoo!
We can clean our stuff.
I wonder actually if I can be cheeky enough to load lime through the walls.
Yeah, you can do. You can do that. It does work. It should do.
Feels wrong, but so right at the same time.
No, I know what you mean, mate. I know what you mean. I'll tell you what, though, annoyingly, I don't know what it is, but for some reason I've been looking forward to getting into this field and getting it ploughed under, ready to go again. And as much as I want to go, oh, we've got Courseplay, and what I would ordinarily do is just get on Courseplay and get it done. But I'm not going to. I'm going to do it all by hand, myself.
Yeah, I think we'll only use Courseplay and multiplayer for things which are a little bit boring.
Big things, yes.
Big things. Big things that are going to take hours and hours.
Yes, yeah. This isn't a particularly big field. It's not a particularly big plough either, but it's... I like these square-shaped ploughs. They're so much easier than using the original, like the offset ones that we've all been used to.
They really are. Those base game offset ones are a nightmare.
Yes. Yeah, they're a bit frustrating, aren't they? But anyway, there we go.
I suppose it's the way it's supposed to be.
It is. It just it's mainly for field creation. You know when you want to make your own field.
Yeah.
Having one of those ones is quite difficult to get a nice neat shape, whereas if you've got a nice square one like this, it does the job just fine.
I know exactly what you mean, my friend.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all of our bags.
All of our bags of lime.
Yeah. We've got
Oh,
plenty of
that's a good point.
fertilizer though, so we'll.
Right. Okay.
I'll come back and get the fert once I've done the lime orbs.
How much lime have you got in your tank?
84%.
Oh, okay. You might have enough. Oh, I don't know. Actually, it's a big field, isn't it?
It's a big field,
No.
and I don't think we've done anything to it yet. So this
No,
will
we
be its
haven't.
first dose.
Oh, we're going to need to buy many more bags of lime, I think.
I
Should
think
we,
it's going to be thirsty.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't think we're going to get away with it lightly.
No. Well, what I'll do when I get to this corner here, I will. Whereabouts are you? Actually, I can't.
At the moment,
Oh, there you are.
I am
You're
just
still in there.
cleaning.
Ah, making good use of our new jet washing machine.
Yeah, I wish it was this easy in real life. Spray one side and
It
it's clean all over.
It is, Mrs. Sim Gamer. I'm a detailer. I wash cars for a hobby. It is that easy.
I'm not sure I've washed a car in.
I
don't
know,
how many
says you,
years.
who had a courtesy wash on your last car's recall.
Yeah, well, I don't know why they insist on putting it on, like, the invoice.
So that you're reminded of their helpfulness.
I tell you what, the only thing that Land Rover are good at is giving you very, very, very large builds. I
can imagine that. Yeah.
I've been quoted for brake hoses, brake fluid.
Oh, go on. Yeah.
And a oil filter oil change. Guess how much?
So brake hoses. That's a big job because that's got a lot of time involved in it. You've gone the wrong way there, mate, haven't you?
Yeah, I have gone the wrong way. I'll go through. I'll wake all the campers up. Honk, honk, honk.
This is not the way.
This is not the way.
Yeah. Okay, so brake hoses, that's a big job because that's quite labour intensive. And what was the other one? There was brake hoses.
Brake fluid.
Brake fluid. Well, that's brake fluid. Okay, so they'll probably put 200% onto a what?
Oil.
I don't know how many.
Oil change and oil filter.
Okay, so oil's quite expensive. I take it yours will probably take, I don't know, more than 5 litres, but you're probably looking about 50 quid for the oil, maybe a bit more. An oil filter should be around a tenner, maybe 15, 20 quid, but they'll probably charge you 100 for it.
Yeah, easy.
And it's the brake hoses that's going to add to that. But I'm gonna jump in, and I'm going to say for all that work, that's most of a day, 2.5 grand.
Well, no, 750. No? And I thought that was expensive.
Well, it is expensive. It's a lot of money, but I was just trying to.
Trying to be dramatic.
Trying to be dramatic, but trying to think, someone's milking somebody here, so
well,
2.5 grand.
We have a issue with our service light anyway. The light keeps coming on.
Yeah, there's something wrong with the light. Will you please remove the light bulb so that it stops coming on?
Stops doing it. We think it needs either a software update or some modules changing out.
Okay.
And they want to charge us 250 quid for an hour's diagnosis, and then for whatever it's going to cost to do it.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I do that. Luckily, I've got, me and my friends were all into cars. My friends have, 2 of my best friends have a workshop. They build and race prep cars, and they have a dyno down there that they dyno cars on, performance cars, rally cars, race cars, and they have all the equipment, the computers and the software, so I can go down there and go, my engine warning lights come on, or my whatever lights come on, and I can just go down there, plug in this computer and go, boom, 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 gone, done. Brilliant. Yeah. That's 250 quid not spent. Why am I stood in the field watching you go round? Oh, I've just been starting to plough the field, and I've just realised I've got out my tractor and come to watch you line. No, I've come to place down the shop thing, the store deliveries, and park you some bags of lime in the field.
Oh yes. Do you want to do an area where I'm not? Oh yeah, I suppose I could just lime around it. I'm down to 33%. Not done a full loop yet.
Right, we're gonna need to buy you a considerable
monster
amount of
amount.
bags of lime. Yes, so I'm going to... Excuse me. Where are we? Right, big bags, lime. We're going to have... I'll put you 16 down for now.
Cheers, dude.
So that's... Yeah. Because I reckon you're going to need it. Yeah, there you go. So the shit that where the lime bags are there in the middle of the field, hopefully not in your way. That's where the store deliveries thing is down at the minute. So if you, I'm assuming it should work the same for you. If you can, yeah, you can just buy it and they'll land there. But
well, thanks so much. I will be
you're
going
very
to get
welcome.
it very soon.
I'm now going to go and crack on with my ploughing.
Enjoy.
So 700 quid. That's not too bad, mate. To be honest, I know it's. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. I'm certainly not money bags here. I know that is a lot of money. But considering it's a dealership, it is a Land Rover dealership. It's not just like a garage.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to go to an approved dealership now to look at the service situation, because I've taken it to a normal person back street dealership. Back street garage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they haven't been able to resolve the situation.
Well, they haven't been able to resolve what?
Nope, they can't switch the light off. That's what's
making switch the light off.
Yeah, that's what's making them think it's a software update or a modular issue.
Forgive me. What light is it again? Is it the engine warning light?
No,
it's service light.
And it doesn't need a service.
Oh, right. Sorry, I was thinking that it was like a warning light or something, and I was gonna like.
No warning.
I was going to say the light won't go out because the problem hasn't been fixed, but if it's just a service light that I see, right, okay, it's the light that would be reset after a service.
Yeah.
And it should just be as simple as going into the diagnostics machine and just telling it to... Yeah. Yes. How does it go?
Just bloop. It's not having any of the bloops.
It's not, is it? Right, okay,
so
I see.
I had some guy, 80 quid plus VAT, to tell me that the bloop didn't work. And he tried blooping with 3 machines. I was like, okay, right.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Thanks for that privilege.
Yeah. Well, needs must, mate. You need your car, don't you?
Yeah, well, I don't... We need Liam's van. The car is more of a
luxury.
It is. We go around that in the weekends, or if I do need to nip out somewhere, because I work from home.
Yeah.
But when I didn't have my car, because before this I had the Jag E-Pace. I think I've mentioned that before. The Jag. And I thought, oh no, do you know what? I won't need a car very much. I work from home. It turns out I needed the car quite a lot. Take the dog to the vets, take the dog to the groomers, it's normally something to do with the dogs rather than me.
Yeah. You'd sell the car and then you'd be like, but how? You can't walk through a drive-through. I need a car.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
So yeah. I say it's a luxury, but I suppose I do use it. And you only know that you need something until it's not there.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm the same. I mean, I don't know if I told you this or not. I think part of me is saying that we did have a discussion way back in the days of Purbeck. But yeah, well technically now I've got 3 vehicles. Only 2 of them work.
Didn't you?
Well, I've got my Honda, which was my car, and then I got given the Golf, and I've also got my camper van.
Camper, yeah.
You've
been working on that, haven't you?
Bit by bit. It's going. I've got it booked in now to have, quite frankly, a ridiculous amount of money spent on it. In hopefully the end of this year, beginning of next. It's going to be completely and utterly restored from the ground up. New paint, new body, new metal, new this, new that. It's a full restoration essentially. That's what it needs. And as much as I'd like to be able to do that myself, I can't weld. I don't have a welder, and I don't have enough garage space to be able to completely redo a 1972 bay window camper van. So I've luckily 5 minutes down, literally round the back of my friend's workshop, who I've just mentioned, is another garage, and he specialises in air-cooled Volkswagen stuff. He's an MOT garage,
Cool.
but he also reconditions all sorts of classic air-cooled Volkswagens. And I promise you, he is the coolest guy in the world. His
I
name's
love
Steve,
that.
but he is he's a musician, he's in a band, and you've never been to a car garage like this. It's a big MOT station where people take their cars for an MOT. You know, it doesn't matter what it is. You can book it in. You can have tyres fitted. You can have an MOT, a service, whatever. But it's the decoration in the garage. It's a really big place, and he's got loads of posters of like Bob Marley all over the wall because he looks like Bob Marley. He's got dreadlocks. That's the kind of music his band play.
Reggae.
Yeah, but it's the most colourful, beautiful workshop. He's got a big mezzanine with drums and old drum kits and stuff all up on the wall.
Cool.
And it's like, this is a car garage, dude. This is the best place ever. And him and his band, they jam in there at weekends.
That's a great idea, though.
On the top of his office. He's got a great big sound system, like a big PA system, and speakers. And mate, it's the most incredible thing. I went in there to introduce myself and say, hi, I'm Steve. I'm going to be your best mate now because I now own a classic air-cooled Volkswagen, and I'm going to need your services. So he's become my oracle for all things camper van.
That's
And I walked in,
cool.
I was like, dude, this is amazing.
Whoopsie. Sorry. I just jumped out of the cab for no reason.
You just dismount, get out.
I think you sent me a picture and it looked awesome. Again, you need to put a picture on your. Get his permission, obviously. Get a picture on your community post.
Oh,
Give him a shout out.
oh well, maybe I suppose. Yeah, but it's just the most incredible place. For a car garage, it's amazing. Yeah.
Whoop.
Anyway.
There we go.
So
Very
I don't know
cool
what-
indeed.
I don't know what got me to talking about that. What was I talking about that for? Volkswagen. Oh yeah. So I've technically got 3 cars, and only 2 of them work, or only 2 of them are usable, because the bus needs a bit of looking at.
A bit of
It
TLC.
works. It does drive. It drives about. It runs. The engine turns on. It's all good, but yeah, it just needs a bit of TLC. So it's getting completely redone, and I've got to strip it out before Christmas. I've got to take all the camping part of it out, the bed, and it's got like a kitchen in it. It's got a sink and a cooker and a grill and what else has it got? Lots of electrics that need to be completely replaced.
That is
So-
very, very cool.
It's hippie.
I tell you what, I've never really been into camping though. I'm more of a, I need a
You're a
shower.
hotel.
Yeah,
yeah.
unless it's, I mean, I'll go down to 4 stars if I have to, kind of situation.
Oh, sorry, darling.
I remember when I was staying in that hotel in Swindon, I was messaging you, wasn't I? And I was like, get me out here.
Yeah. Smells like ass in here.
It was awful. Like, what? Why am I here? This is not even 3 stars.
Yeah. Slumming it, Mrs. Sim Gamer.
Proper slumming it. Oh my goodness.
Mrs. Slum Gamer.
I kept on itching, and then it got in my
Itching?
head.
You were itching?
Well, it was very clean, but you know when you just get in your head like, oh, I feel really itchy and gross.
Or you get lice in your head, and then you start
Oh, no,
itching
don't
because
say
the bed
that.
hasn't.
Now I'm
Beds
itching.
haven't been washed for 9 months.
Oh no, don't.
Yes. Ew.
And also the thread count was diabolical.
The thread count. Oh my God! Listen to you, darling. The thread count.
Oh, this is a problem. This is a problem in
Oh.
society.
Oh mate, honestly, you're making my head ache with smiling so much.
Everybody would be better with a decent thread count. Egyptian
Oh.
cotton with high thread count.
I'm
This
just picturing you coming stomping downstairs in your 2-star bumhole hotel, going, "I'm sorry, the thread count in my pillowcase is absolutely atrocious."
That's exactly what I would say. I'd be like, where do you keep the good stuff?
Yeah.
Other people
I'll
ask
happily
it for... Everybody asks for other stuff. Where's the good stuff? Me?
Yeah,
I just want
if
the good linen.
if I pay an extra £4 a night, can I please have some? Can I please have an extra 30?
30
What's the measurement of thread count? Is it
thread
tog?
count.
Is it tog, or am I getting mixed up with something?
I'm not sure. I just buy things with a very high thread count.
Yeah, you just look at
The-
the price tag, don't you?
What's the
The higher the price tag, the more thread count you assume it has.
I assume, yeah.
Yeah.
If it comes from John Lewis, darling, I know I'm going in the right direction.
Oh, mate, you haven't lived until you bought yourself a £7.99 Asda double duvet set.
Oh, that's making me itch thinking about it.
Yeah, but then you can get your double duvet set, and you can get yourself an 8-pack of Fanta, and a rack of ribs all at the same time.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
You're a legend.
I'm gonna need to educate you in cotton.
Educate me in cotton.
Yeah, thread
Oh,
counts,
mate.
and it's gonna have to happen. I'm afraid.
Mate, I only wash once a month. Don't need to worry about that. I'm joking, obviously. I do.
Actually, talking
Wash.
about washing, your shower
Yeah.
was fixed and not fixed. What's the sit?
Oh, for the love of God. Honestly, it's just been one thing after another. It's because, right, am I really going to bore our poor viewers with my
Most
mundane...
People sitting here watching us farm spread and lime are interested in cars and plumbing. I'm pretty
Cars
sure.
and plumbing and the nightmare that has been my shower over the last 3 weeks.
The least
Honest.
interested they'll be at any point in this conversation was me talking about 5-star hotels and thread counts.
5-star hotels and thread counts.
They
Yeah.
probably switched off, so they might not even be hearing this story, so we're all good.
Well, that's it. Yeah, they've all gone now. I was like, oh, God, listen to this.
Listen
thread
to
count.
that idiot.
Yeah. Egyptian
of it.
cotton, my ass. No, yeah, my shower's knackered. We got a plumber around. It's a shower that was manufactured. I only know this because I've had to research into it. It's a built-in shower. It's powered off the boiler that's directly behind it. It's not one of these electric ones that are absolutely awful. The shower stopped working, so it's got 2 cartridges either side. It's got a flow cartridge and a thermo cartridge. One controls the heat and the temperature. The other controls the flow of the water. Turns on and off. Yes. You'd expect
It's actually quite
that
interesting.
Is it? Well, I've learned that my shower has got a bloody gearbox.
What?
Exactly, there you go. Technically, that's what you call it. It's got a gearbox, it's got splines, it's got cogs. It was manufactured in 1997 by Ideal Standard. It's a brilliant shower. It's a power shower, and when it works, it'll take the paint off a car door. It's a proper amazing thing.
That's why you need to wash once a month, because it takes up a layer of
Yeah,
skin.
yeah. Because I've got to wait for my skin to heal before I can have another one. No, it's a brilliant shower, and that's why I'm 97. Yeah. Well, it's been in the house when my mum bought this house. It was in the house when we moved in, which was 25 years ago.
He doesn't live with his mum, by the way, everybody. I just
No, I
want to
don't
point that out.
No, we live in my mum. This is my mum's house, but
Yeah,
mum
second
lives.
house.
Mum lives over there. Literally, she's about 300 yards in the house, in what was my grandmother's house, which is directly behind this house, which is quite interesting. Yes, so I'm not letting go of this shower. Yes, sugar, coffee, and now when I need a bloody shower, I can just walk through the back garden because the gardens. It is literally the house that's directly behind us. Oh God, we used to live in Edinburgh, very much near where the Farm Sim guy lives now. Actually,
Cool.
That's where I was born, and that's where my family come from. Believe it or not, I had a Scottish accent till I was about 7 years old.
I can imagine a little farmer sim.
Little farmer sim there, dotting around on his little bike. Yes, and my grandmother lived round the corner from us, my mum's mum, and it was my dad's job that brought us down here to Cheshire, where we are now. Strangely enough, where the Farm Sim guy used to live.
Yeah,
This is where. Yeah, we kind of geographically completely
uncoupled.
Yeah. Obviously, I've never met the wonderful man, but it was just through happenstance and hearing him talk on his live streams. It was like, he used to live down here, and I used to live up there, and now he lives up there, and I live down here. How very strange. But my dad's job brought us from Edinburgh to Newcastle upon Tyne, where we lived for several years, and then we moved down here to Cheshire.
Yeah.
And when and that's where we've been ever since, where we are now. Then my grandmother wanted to be nearer us, so she moved from Edinburgh, where she stayed for many years after we left, and she bought the house that my mum now lives in at the minute. And then my mum and dad separated years ago, and mum was able to buy the house that was directly behind Gran's, hence why we have the setup we have now.
Very cool.
Yeah, so essentially I took a fence panel, many years ago, we took a fence panel out from the back of the garden, so I can essentially walk out of my back door,
Into
down
the back door.
into the garden and into mum's garden and into her back door, so I can, that's my first point of call before I need to worry about going to the shop to get more sugar or coffee or to have a shower.
It's a bit like Everybody Loves Raymond. Have you ever watched that program?
Oh, I've not seen it for years, but Ray Romano, yeah, with his, he's got a particularly annoying voice. But yes, I know.
Yeah, he always sounds like he's got a little bit of a cold.
He's got a bit of, yeah. I can't do an impression of him, but yeah, yeah. I do. It was always on every day at like 4 or 5 o'clock, wasn't it?
It was,
Am I remembering correctly? Yeah.
But of course, his parents lived across the road. I'm pretty sure your mum isn't as annoying as what his mum was, although. I think both the actors possibly passed now, the parents, but I love that show. But that just made me think of that show.
Yeah. I'm trying to think now, that TV show, in the UK anyway, there was something, I never used to sit down and watch it, but I always used to watch it because something I wanted to watch was after it, and I can't think what it was. You ever get that? It's like, I think it was all, like, whenever you want to watch.
Streaming wasn't a thing.
When streaming wasn't a thing,
when you had to sit down and watch things to schedule.
There was no recording, there was no hard drive in your TV. It was press a button on the TV to wait for to change channels.
Yeah.
That. Yes.
Technology moved on so fast.
Do you know what? I know. But now, interestingly, like, obviously we're all no stranger to a box set and to Netflix and to streaming and all that nonsense. It's like, certain TV shows, certain companies. I think Netflix do this. I don't think Amazon do it, in that a TV show will get released in its entirety at the same time, so you can sit there and watch what has taken hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people months and months to months, even years to create, and you can binge it all in an afternoon.
It's a bit like a roast dinner. Takes one person hours to make and then gone in 5 minutes.
And it's gone in minutes. Yes, exactly. Yes, that's a good comparison, actually. Yeah, but
it's amazing. Isn't it?
It is, yeah. But I mean, I suppose maybe it's my age, but I actually now prefer the weekly release thing. Because it makes me. Yes, it feels more authentic, but it's more just being a grumpy old bugger, really, and going, oh, like they used to. I prefer having that time to wait. Yeah, so you get to enjoy one episode of a TV show, and you get to then think. It makes you. I mean, yes, it's a TV show. It's not like massively important, but if it's something you really enjoy, you'll think about it, and you'll give you time to digest
what just happened.
Instead of just going, right, where's the next one? Where's the next one? Where's the next one?
Apple TV are a one a weeker.
Yes, they are. They are, and they've got some brilliant shows, haven't they?
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed.
Yes, there's some good stuff. Invasion's just finished actually a couple of weeks ago. The season 2.
I've got one more to watch of that.
Oh, have you?
We just finished off Billions before our Sky got cut off. So we now no longer have like Sky through satellite. We've decided just to say nah, no more.
It's quite expensive, that though, isn't it?
So expensive. So we've just got Now TV for my husband's sport. Because he likes football and F1 and.
Yeah.
Golf, obviously.
Golf, spoiling a perfectly good walk.
Yes, he loves his golf. Well, he got that from his uncle who passed away, so I think it's now
love of golf came from.
Yeah, that's where his love for golf come from. And my dad also has the login, so he loves F1, and he actually, for many, many years, even from when Lou was a kid, has always been a fan of NFL. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, he's always been a supporter of the Miami Dolphins, and so's my sister. She's a supporter of Miami Dolphins.
Sorry, that just makes me think of Ace Ventura, Miami Dolphins. Sorry. Yeah.
I know. And so there, then Louise
no,
used to do this thing called the touchdown wheel. I'm going to embarrass her now. When she was a really young kid in her nappy, and when when the Miami Dolphins did a touchdown, she used to do this like wiggle dance. Very cute, apparently. So every time we talk about NFL, we always talk about that. So yeah, my dad
Brilliant.
likes watching NFL.
Okay. Nice. Nice.
So yeah.
But now you've saved money on your Sky TV subscription.
Yes.
So I suppose you can now splash out on a higher thread count bed set, can't you?
Can't get any higher than what I've got, darling.
What have you got? What? Oh goodness me! Really?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's about 3,000.
3,000.
It sounds like a lot, but I bet you
set.
can get much more.
Is it like what is it like Egyptian cotton or
Egyptian
something? Is that what it
cotton.
is, or is it
Yeah,
like?
yeah, 100%.
So, I mean, being completely uneducated and naive in the world of thread count, is silk a high thread count, or is that entirely different?
Well, I'm not sure because I actually don't like sleeping in silk.
Oh, it's
so
horrible. It's like
I've
yeah,
never
it's
tried.
It's like sleeping in a plastic bag.
Oh my god!
It's horrible.
Right. Whoever, you see these TV programs and somebody's got silk bed covers and they're wearing silk pajamas, or
It's sliding around all over the place.
you get in bed and slide right off.
Yeah, like a wet bar of soap, just off. Jump in one side and fly out the other and bang your head on the corner of the table and spend the night in casualty with concussion.
I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
They're like superhuman, these people.
Need some bloody pyjamas with some grip on. That's what you need.
Absolutely. M&S
With a bit of
special.
M&S friction pyjamas.
Yes.
Jump in bed, stay there.
Stay.
Yeah. Don't slide off and injure yourself.
I have had, like everybody, you try silk bed covers once in your life, and it
Never.
was an absolute no-no for me.
Really?
Just makes no sense to me.
No, I've never tried silk bed covers because I'm just not that way inclined. But I don't think I've ever been to a place that can present with silk bed covers. It's like what? But I've felt them. I know what they feel like, and it's like a sandwich bag. It's like what you put a butter. It's like there's no. It's smooth and it's like nah. God damn it.
It makes no sense, does it?
I'd rather have an 80 grit sandpaper mattress than bloody silk. It's well, that's just me.
No, oh my goodness, yeah. Your description of like soap, wet soap, like sliding, that's...
Yeah. Oh, God,
Gone.
no, gone. Slip. Sliding off. No, thank you.
Oh my goodness. I tell you what, I reckon if we had one of those, like, conversation starter games next to us whilst we're playing... Well, you know, you can get all these games now, like board games and things like that, where you have like different subjects and you have to talk about it. You not heard about those?
I think I know what you mean, but yeah, are you referring to the variants of the topics of our conversation this episode so far?
I'm like, we could literally talk about anything.
We'd win. Is that what we're trying to say? We'd win that particular game.
We would win that game so hard.
We'd win it so hard. Yeah, we would.
We would ace it. Ace Ventura,
we probably would.
Detective.
Oh, do you know what? I used to love that film.
Oh, so cool in its day.
Jim Carrey's an absolute... I know, it really was. I used to literally wet myself laughing at that film. It was just... it was a classic. It really is. He's an absolute legend.
He is an absolute legend. I changed my mind on what direction I wanted to go and did it very poorly.
Oh, how are you getting on, actually? Oh, it's a field of white. Is it all done?
It is all done.
How did you get on the mountain?
You did the perfect amount bar 2 bags, believe it or not.
Really?
Yep.
was a good guesstimate.
That was a
Wow.
very good guess.
Well, that'll do.
So
That
I'm
will
now
do.
running fert in here. Just getting the...
Are you in the field still?
Just getting the spreader down now. Just about to start.
Oh, okay. Lovely. Very good. Well, I'm just about to finish my last, hopefully, my last little strip in the middle. The field's got a bit of a Brazilian here. Just getting rid of it. Oh, missed a bit there. It's getting a bit wider towards the end.
Don't they all?
Dead it. Honestly. Family channel, Mrs. Gamer. Family channel.
Family channel. Well, I'm not sure what kids want to listen to us talk about.
Well, it depends on the family, though, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was it. Yeah, I didn't actually finish that conversation telling you about my goddamn shower. But yeah, it's
Oh, yes.
I found a place. So anyway, the shower broke. It stopped working. I spat my dummy out because I couldn't have a shower, and I contacted my plumber, who's wonderful, and he said it's probably going to be easier to repair the shower instead of replace the shower, because in order to replace the shower, we'd essentially have to completely redo the entire shower enclosure, because the holes in the wall are suited to the particular shower that we have.
Yep.
So it was like, right, okay. And he said to contact this place called the Shower Doctor, which, strangely enough, coincidentally, Edinburgh's come back into conversation again, because this company called the Shower Doctor, who can supply parts for aging showers like mine, are based in Edinburgh. So I contacted them. I took a photograph of my shower, sent it to them via WhatsApp, and within 2.5 minutes, the wonderful lady at the end of the phone said, "Oh yeah, we've got this, you need this, and this." And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And she was like, No, I know what you're doing. This is the one you need. And I was like, how have you been able to... Literally, like, there wasn't a case of, oh, I'm not too sure, but there wasn't any tutting and any, oh, I don't know, it might take us a while to find out what shower it was. It was like, no, here you go, these are the parts you need, just this is the part number, and bing, bing, bing. I was like, wow, you're a legend.
I love the accent. It's making the story even more interesting.
There you go. So for instead of forking out hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds to employ somebody to come and replace my shower, it cost 200 quid for a new thermo cartridge and a new flow cartridge, which comes in, there's two of them, plus next day delivery. It was literally on my doorstep the very next day. So we got the plumber round, who fitted them all in less than 40 minutes. So it was quicker and easier to repair the shower than it was to replace it. But when he took it apart, he established that the flow side of it, on the right-hand side, has a goddamn gearbox. It's got cogs and splines, and there's two cogs, and they're worn, essentially, because they're very old. And it has a clutch system. It's got a clutch system, like a Golf GTI has a clutch system. My shower has a clutch system. Can you believe it?
No, what were they thinking?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you've heard of the brand Ideal Standard. They're one of the biggest bathroom product manufacturers probably in the world. They're massive. They still make stuff today. You must have seen a toilet that says Ideal Standard on it.
I can't say I look at the brands of toilets often.
Well, it's literally in writing on the top of the toilet in italics. Anyway, you probably wouldn't have seen it because of your Egyptian cotton hanging down all over the place.
Do they not have them in 5-star hotels, darling?
Yeah, well, no. Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Obviously joking.
Posh sod. Yeah, bottom line is this
Bottom
wonderful
line,
person. Hey, you're on the bloody ball here today.
Wit pills.
Wit pills, they're still kicking in, aren't they? What am I doing? Cultivator. So he fitted all these parts for me, and he said it looks like there might still be a couple of parts that might need replacing because these cogs and splines are a bit worn. So I was like, okay. So, but I mean, to give him his dues. Oops, I've just driven into our water tanker. The shower was repaired and it worked for like a day, and then it stopped working again. And I was like, oh, what? And I knew it was because technically it hadn't been properly fixed. There was still parts that needed replacing. So I have been without a shower we've got a bath. Don't get me wrong, but I'm 6'5"
not the same.
and I don't fit in the bloody bath. So it's just been a bit of a pain in the arse having to go walk over to Mum's and have a shower.
You have to walk so far.
Oh, I know. It's such a, such a.
Walk back in your dressing gown and everything.
Oh no, I just full man points it, mate. I just wrap myself up in a towel and walk out in my flip flops like I'm walking out of a caravan. And just walk down the garden, come rain or shine, go for a shower and walk back and get changed in the house. Yeah.
That's
How the other half live, darling.
Oh yeah.
In the meantime, you're counting your bloody thread count on your Egyptian cotton pillowcase.
Yes.
And I'm walking to my mum's in the rain in a shower with a towel around my waist, looking like a full-blown pikey.
Well, at least you've got a roof over your head. I suppose that's one thing.
I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, I have to say, like, I think last time we talked about this, I told you the story about the boiler going, which of course when your boiler goes, your shower goes, because we got a combi boiler.
Yep.
So everything's just nope.
No water, no nothing, no heating.
Not a happy Abby.
Not a happy Abby, no. No. So you just wrap yourself up in your Egyptian cotton bed sheets and just go to sleep. Yeah. Come here, thread count. I need my thread count.
I need my threads. Oh, brilliant.
Leg end, mate. Leg end. How are you doing over there in the big grass field, mate?
I should be done within the next few minutes. This is going like clockwork.
It really is, actually. From over here, I can see. I must admit, I think I'm very much like you in that respect. I much prefer to lime first and then fertilise to get rid of the white.
Yeah, the white annoys me, and also it's a good indicator of where you need to go.
Yes, yeah, very much so. Yeah, completely agree.
It's very satisfying just watching
It is. Yeah.
White little bits go.
Yeah. And I'm very impressed that you haven't gone, Farmer Sim, how can I make a courseplay on this field? You've done it all yourself.
I've done it all myself.
Even though we've got courseplay running in the game now. We haven't done anything with it.
Yeah, I just think whilst we're having fun talking, it would be a bit boring if we were just sitting here watching our tractors.
Well, that's it, I suppose. I suppose the viewers would find it a bit... Yeah, the banter can be considered good, I hope. Just sitting by the field watching courseplay do its thing.
That'd be quite funny. Maybe a Christmas episode or something when we've had too many ports. I might have to do everything on courseplay.
Yeah. Not allowed to drive today, Farmer Sim. I've had 2 bottles of port. And I spilled some on the
I can't drink and tractor,
pillow.
darling.
Drink and tractor. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Is that our field in front of us? That's not our field there, is it?
I don't know where you are, so it makes it quite hard to know what you're talking about.
It does, doesn't it? Sorry, yeah, I'm just talking.
Yes, that is.
Oh, there's a
Isn't that where we had the corn?
Yeah, this has now got linseed in it. I was just noticing from my my cab, there's a couple of patches of weeds, but I think that's where the weeder. Now I know why that's happened. Because when we harvested that field after the corn, because we didn't have courseplay on it, and when I was running the weeder, the weeder didn't change the texture of the field. So I had no reference point to which bits I've missed or not, which was quite difficult.
We should be able to use the hoe in that. I'll go and have a look in a minute. I'll just finish this off, then I'll grab the hoe.
Oh well. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what message we get in the bottom of the screen to tell us what tool to use, because the crop's growing, it's in the ground, and the weeds are bigger than the crops.
Oh wow.
So it might actually be herbicide only, in which case there's not a lot. It's not all over the field. It's just a couple of strips where I've clearly missed with the weeder in the initial. It's one of those. Nothing to worry about. It's just, as I say, I just caught it in my line of vision as I was cultivating my way up the field.
Oh, there's not that many. I'm sure. I just had a look on the menu to look at the
Yeah.
the map. There's a
Yeah.
sort of strip down the middle and a few either side, so
Yeah,
I'll
let's
check that out.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah, field 2. Yeah, that's goodness me, that's shameful. I shall
It's
hang
not.
my head in shame. I've never left a field looking so bad as that. Goodness me.
I'm surprised it wasn't me that did it.
Well,
I'm
it's
I'm
that's-
the one that normally leaves massive strips of stuff.
leave every field with a Brazilian.
Leave
Or
every
two.
field with the Brazilian. Yes, it adds character.
Yeah.
Character building fields. Who needs a great yield when you've got good character?
If you say so, mate. If you say so. I take it you're probably going through a lot less fertilizer than you were lime.
Yeah, tiny amounts.
Yeah. Yeah. Did we have any? Did we have plenty of that in your little emporium?
Plenty. Yep. Didn't even use it all. And I've still got 81% in here at the moment.
Oh, decent. Good stuff.
So all good. Grass doesn't need much fert, does it?
No, it doesn't. No, you're right. Actually.
Just a sprinkle. Just
Indeed.
good to get it done. So if we can get decent yield off of here, this is
Oh yeah,
good money
definitely.
right here.
And one of the things that I'd very much like your permission to spend £18,500 on, if you wouldn't mind, when I eventually put the mod onto the server, is it's a wonderful little bale pickerer-upperer that I've actually just bought it for my other Court Farm series. It's an eight bale round bale pickerer-upperer.
Sounds great. Do it.
And it's awesome. The base game ones they're really quite big, and they're about 90 grand.
Yeah. Huge and
this one's
expensive.
yeah. Excuse me, I've got the hiccups. Yeah, this one's 18.5 grand, and it's wonderful. So it would save, and it obviously it picks them all up and it stacks them in a nice neat pile of like 2 rows of 4. So yes, it is rather good. So I may well install that mod onto the server, and I'll send it to you as well, so that you will as well.
I'll put it in the folder.
Indeed, you'll have to pop it into your mod folder.
I'm going to be
awesome.
lazy and keep the fertilizer in here. Is that alright with you?
Oh, you mean yeah? Well, yeah. Why? What else would you do with it?
I'll empty it and put it back in the thingy-mobobby, but...
Oh, sod that. No, just leave it where it is until we need to. We don't need to do much with the fertilizer spreader for now, do we?
No, I think everything's had a coat.
Yeah, I think it has. Even this field has. In fact, let's just check that. Yeah, pH value is perfect. The nitrogen is just the nitrogen because there's now no crop in the field. The weeds are gone, so
Nice.
that's all thoroughly excellent. So yeah, no, just leave it where it is, mate. No dramas, mate. No dramas.
Right, I'm gonna go and have a look at this field. Oh, this is looking beautiful.
It's looking lovely, isn't it?
Ooh.
Look at you there, like the Speedy Gonzales.
Absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah, I can see the Brazilian.
Yeah. So yeah. What does it say we need? I'm assuming it's herbicide.
No.
Oh, is it?
Yep, they're medium, so we can do a hoe.
Have we got a hoe?
We do indeed. I'll get attached up and sort it.
I see what you did there.
What's that?
Weed do indeed.
I didn't even see it. Didn't even
I know
see
you
the
didn't.
pun.
No, you didn't. I did.
I was funny and I didn't even know it. Packing this beauty.
I suppose that won't take long, and then I suppose, looking at the time of this here video, my friend, we're at 54 minutes. So your challenge, if you choose to accept it, is to get the hoe down in 6 minutes or 5 minutes and 34 seconds.
Yes. Challenge accepted, my friend.
Challenge accepted. Yeah. Dan 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 dan. Crash.
He crashed just at that moment.
Yeah. Brilliant.
I went straight into the weeder.
Well, please tell me you actually crashed.
I did at that exact moment.
You legend.
It's like we planned that little sketch.
Oh, mate, honestly.
That was an unplanned, funny moment.
Oh, yeah. Brilliant.
Right, how do I get
Utterly brilliant.
through here?
How'd you get to what again? Oh, the field. Yeah, you need to go up through the grass fields. That one, I think, the one that was the pig field. Yeah, go up through that one. Yeah, and then there's I think it's that one. It's got a gate at the end of it.
We're about to find out.
Yeah.
Entering said field.
Oh, there we go. You now at? Oh, you're at 4 minutes and 23 seconds.
Oh, gosh.
Dan, crash into the gate. Dan.
No, I did it this time. I'm good. I'm good.
Maybe read.
I haven't actually watched a new Mission Impossible. I need to do that.
I have it on my computer here. Yeah, I need to watch it. I've got so many films I need to watch, actually. I haven't watched a good film. I've been... me and Mrs. Farmer Sim we've been doing a Star Wars-a-thon for quite a while now. At the minute, I'm halfway through Rogue One.
Oh, love Rogue One so much.
It's an amazing film. It's an absolutely incredible film.
Banger.
It's not, yeah. Even though it wasn't, it's still Star Wars, and it's still officially Star Wars, I suppose. But it's the only that one and Solo, a Star Wars story, are the only two films that don't start with the traditional, you know, with the text flying off into space, because it wasn't done by George Lucas. Essentially, that's why it apparently doesn't have the same. Yeah, it's still affiliated with Lucasfilm, and it's still licensed to. I mean, Darth Vader's in Rogue One. You know, it's and the characters and stuff, and the characters in Rogue One are Cassian Andor and a couple of the characters who were in the original, the Disney TV show Andor. That's Cassian Andor, who's one of the main characters in Rogue One. It's pre-Rogue One. Andor is the TV show. It takes place literally just before. Just before it.
I haven't watched Andor yet. That is on my to-do.
It's very good, mate. It's very good. The whole lot's very good. It's wonderful. It really is. I'm quite a Star Wars fan, I must say. It's
yeah, me too, my friend.
So I highly recommend Andor. And have you done Obi-Wan Kenobi yet?
Not yet. It's another one
God
on the
damn
list.
it! God damn!
Such good TV. It's like, where do you start?
At the beginning.
At the beginning, like you did.
Yeah.
Right, let's check. All weeds gone.
Oh, mate, you did it! Really?
Did it.
You've done it with exactly the 2 minutes left.
Nice.
Literally, we're at 58 minutes now. 58 and 2, 4, 5. Very well done. Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted and achieved.
And bossed, mate.
I went and assessed it first to make sure I think I could do it. You didn't miss much. Is that still on?
You're right.
Yeah, just every time I drive, I'm getting weird animation.
Is it wobbling a bit?
Yeah, but it looks.
For want of a better
You're gonna have
adjective.
to watch my video. It looks like every time I drive, there's like particles coming off the metal, the hooks.
What?
Yeah, it looks creepy.
Off the weeder?
Off the weeder, yeah.
Even now?
Even now. Oh, it's just stopped. Nope, it's going again.
Try...
Alright, I'm going to take a picture of it. Hang on.
Come to a stop and disconnect and reconnect the tool and see if that does anything.
Yeah, I'm just taking a picture for you so you can see it.
Okay.
There you go, because you won't see it until Friday. Right,
okay.
I'll disconnect the tool.
Okay, I've got it here now. Let's have a look.
Just random, like floaty.
Oh, yeah. It's like loads of wet soil's got stuck in all the tines of the machine, and it's all... That looks weird, doesn't it?
Proper weird, but disconnecting it's actually worked, so...
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Made it sound like I know what I was talking about, doesn't it?
You do know what you're talking about.
I haven't got a bloody clue, mate. Yeah. Turn it off and on again.
Experts here.
Yeah.
We know when to do it.
No, we don't.
Crash.
We're winging. Yeah, we're winging it.
You know the saying, fake it till you make it.
yeah. Well, Mrs. Simgame, where are you actually? I'm gonna come to a stop. I've not got very much left to do on this field. I've only got. I suppose it would be considered quite a large Brazilian in this field. There's just a bit of a big strip down the middle, but.
I'm just putting the hoe back away.
Oh well, you put that away, and then you come drive over here to me, and I'll when you get here, I will I'll come to meet you, and I'll get out, and we can
have a little chat,
have a little natter, and say farewell to our wonderful viewers who
put up with us for the last hour.
Yeah, assuming they're still there.
They could be. It could be just me and you by now.
Not talking to these pair of idiots talking about broken showers.
I'm with you, buddy.
Yep. Yeah.
As in, I'm in your field.
Oh, there you are. There you are. Right. Okay. There we go. Hello, mate.
Strike a pose.
Strike a pose. Dun-dun.
Dun-dun, dun-dun.
That's about as much as you can do in this game, isn't it? It's like strike a pose. There you go. That's it.
I am looking down, bowing down to the mod gods.
I'm analysing the soil.
Yes.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah. There we
right,
go,
Ledge.
mate.
That was awesome.
Ledge. It was awesome. It was rather cool. We've got a bit further on. We've got. I think this is our only field that doesn't have anything in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
Everything else is good for winter. I don't know what we're going to do over winter. Maybe we can just chill.
Stay warm. Yeah. In your 2 million thread count Downy cover or whatever it is. No, yeah.
Downton Abbey style.
Downton Abbey. Hello, darling. Yeah. I'll tell you what we do need to do actually, and we've been saying this for a few episodes now.
What's that?
We need to do some contracts so that you can go and see some map. We've only done our cotton ballet harvester thing that we did a couple of episodes ago, which went completely down the pan when we made about £4 after we realised that there was a problem with the sell point.
Yeah, that was a bit pants, but it was fun.
It was fun. It was fun because it's been a long time since I'd got in a cotton harvester, so especially trying to thread them down the narrow lanes of Court Farms Country Park. But yes, yeah, we need to do. Oh, there we go. Thread count. Yeah, there you see, whip pills. They're on you. They're still there. Yeah. So anyway, Mrs. Sim Gamer, thanks for a wonderful time, mate. I hope you've all enjoyed the video.
Yeah, and have a great rest of your weekend, whatever you're doing. Come rain or shine. Thank you for being here.
Absolutely. Thanks again, everyone. And if you haven't already, if you're new to either this video here or Mrs. Sim Gamers on her side of things, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like on both accounts if you can. If you've got any suggestions for either of us, please hit us up in the comments section below.
What he said.
Yeah. What he said. The YouTube thing.
The YouTubey stuff. Do the YouTubey stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
right,
catch you soon, everyone.
Legend. See you next time.
Bye for now.
Bye.